what we notice is we go into these homes and we see these estimates from these other roofers, and they're just wrong. They're either vague or they're misleading. A lot of times they just cut corners on what they're putting in their estimate. Austin's a big storm market. And so what a lot of roofers do, and again, this is not immoral, unethical, or illegal, is they're going to do the bare minimum to go match the insurance scope of work. And if you've been paying your insurance premiums and you're going to go pay your insurance deductible, and by law you have to go pay your insurance deductible in order to get the work done and have the insurance company reimburse you, don't you want to get the most amount of roof for your money? Even if you don't end up going with us, least we can do is go tell you if it's a legit estimate. Okay, let's take a look at what to expect when you receive a roofing proposal from Cupcake Home Improvements. First thing is you're going to have a cover photo of some type, and with your name and address and all the information. You're going to have some information about us as a business, so information about the company. We have our company affiliations listed here as well. You're going to get some more information about Cupcake and what makes us different. We have even our local values, our company values listed as well, because we are Austin, keeping it weird. We've got information about our community involvement. We happen to be a JF community contractor. We do roofs for Habitat for Humanity. Check out our YouTube page for videos on roofs that we do with Habitat for Humanity. We include a link to go view a roughly 2-minute video on what to expect in the roof installation process. Not everybody's putting on a roof, so a lot of people don't understand what that entails, and this is meant to demystify that. We include inspection photos, so oftentimes there will be drone photos along with the property inspection photos, multiple angles of the home. We want to capture all the important installation details. This one has measurements for gutters as well. This one looks like it even had some additional installation details that we want to make note of that were important for the homeowner. We have a detailed scope of work talking about everything that we're going to go do. What happens on the tear-off? What happens if we need to go if we need to replace additional felt, what that cost would be. Decking inspection, if there's any kind of rot, what that cost would be and what you get for fascia, etc. How we perform the installation of our shingles. We have starter shingles, hip and ridge, our underlayment, all the different components here of the roof that we're installing and what to expect. Things like on the chimney, if applicable, we're going to keep the chimney flashing if it's in good condition. The cricket, which is a little triangular component that's meant to help divert water, if it's compromised, we're going to recommend a new cricket. We're going to tell you what it's going to cost to install a custom new cricket and what happens if you choose not to do that, how that will impact the workmanship warranty. Flashing information, all the things. There's additional upgrade options if you're interested, and then some things that make us a little bit different. We don't require a deposit. We give you a checklist. We have a puncture-proof flat tire guarantee. So if you get a 30-day guarantee against a flat tire, if you get a nail roofing on your tire, we break it, we buy it in writing, and we offer a 10-year workmanship and leak-proof guarantee. So that's our scope of work. We're going to give you information about the roofing process. And so this is one of the roofing systems that we install. It takes you step by step on what that looks like. There's information about some of the things that make us different, I guess, in probably a nicer format right there, including finance, etc. We have our Cupcake warranty. There it is in writing. What's included, what's excluded. Basically, everything's included except for hail, winds, tornadoes, hurricanes, acts of God, structural movement, vandalism, etc. So it's really straightforward. Information about the manufacturer's warranty for the shingles. This one happens to have a silver pledge warranty on it. We talk about what that means. So we're including both the shingle warranty and the Cupcake workmanship warranty. Insurance information here. There's questions you can ask our agent or any other insurance company. Actual copy of the insurance on a per project basis, not per policy basis. Link to our review information.
Our terms and conditions, very important, that states you have 3 days to decide if you want to cancel the agreement without any penalty. That is a Texas law. A link to roofing price increases, material increases, which are occurring in the area. Happen to have insurance information here about the insurance process in roofing. It's a little bit different from auto insurance. And so we're helping people understand what to expect and what that looks like here. Information on why you shouldn't work with a roofer who's going to try and waive a deductible. Some drip edge color selections. We have financing information. Here's our detailed materials list. This one's really important. If you've seen any of our other bid takedowns, you'll notice one of the things that we look at is the detailed list of components that the roofer says they're putting on the roof. Ours is organized. You can see we have shingle section and deck protection options and ventilation options, pipe flashing options. So we're trying to make it easy to read. And then on the major components, here's our shingle. There's the brand. Clearly on our starter shingle, we're going to list it's a GAF starter shingle. For deck protection, it's a GAF branded synthetic underlayment, a GAF branded ice and water shield. We think that's really important, especially on an insurance roof where you've already been paying your premiums, you're paying your deductible. You want to get the most amount of value for your roof. We don't think you should go with a roofer who's going to cut a corner and not provide a branded component on your roof, especially if you've already paid for it. So you get detailed information down to the size nail that we're using on the roof. Some installation acknowledgments. This particular roof had some unique situations we want to call out and make sure that we had those covered. A little page to acknowledge insurance information saying you need to go pay your deductible. We include a roofing construction checklist so you understand what's going to be happening that day. There's some things on here that not everybody thinks about in terms of what's going to happen in the attic, what's going to happen with the pool. And so we want to give you as much information as possible to prepare you for the build day so you're not surprised. And then finally, the rest of our, in this case, 68-page estimate is a PDF outlining all the information about the particular shingle that the homeowner was looking for. So that's just an example of the level of detail that Cupcake provides for their roofing proposals.